again, this is something I think Oilers fans will remember from McLellan, the end of McLellan's tenure here. There's no adjustment. Like the Kings, when you're down in a game, when you're down 4-2, you would think you would change and tactically try to get more aggressive to push things, but they just don't.
Yeah, like they're just a team that's very, very defensive, and they rely on mistakes, and that's how they create their offense. So every single time that they've generated offense or they've scored a goal, it's been generally off of a mistake by the
Mhm.
Oilers. So opportunistic teams don't necessarily have the gear to start pushing and be ultra aggressive, right? They've just predicated themselves off of the defensive end. And when you see like a team like the Oilers starting to feel it, and they're coming at you with wave after wave of different players and forwards, and they're getting secondary scoring, they're getting tertiary scoring, as my boy Stewie likes to say. It makes it hard for teams to try to create that. I mean, if you want to start a track meet with the Edmonton Oilers, you're going to lose 10 times out of 10
Yeah.
because they are so potent offensively.
And yeah, actually, you know what? That's a good point too. Like they prey on mistakes. And when you think back to the game the Kings came back on early in the year, early in the series, it was the Oilers shooting themselves in the foot, right? Giving them power plays, not picking up guys in front. And now last night at least felt like the Oilers kind of went, hey, we just don't turn over pucks, don't make mistakes. We're going to be okay in this hockey game. Liam, was there any concern for you in that game from the Oilers, or are you like me? Are you bubbling with excitement?
I am bubbling with excitement,
Good.
Tyler. But it is
Sounds like it.
it is always scary in the playoffs when the other team scores. I think you could be up 8-0 and the other team scores, and you're like, oh boy, what happens next? But the Oilers managed to just kind of counter it every single time. And yeah, overall played a very good game. I think it's very funny that the Oilers second unit has scored one goal all season, because the Oilers, do they ever have a 2-minute power play when you actually think about it? Because the other unit comes out and then they basically just skate around for the
Yeah.
last 15 seconds, and that's
Yep.
it. And it's one of the best ever. It's quite amazing, really. But yeah, no, I think the Oilers nailed down. I was surprised they pulled Corpusalo, though, to be honest. Like, do you think that was
It was
interesting?
4-2. Like it was still a tight
Yeah.
game, but I felt like he was trying to do the same thing Woodcroft did in game 4. I felt like that was like a wake up the team pull,
Mhm.
because like the Kane goal, like we said, that's from the spot the Oilers have been getting to him. But Kulak backdoor sneaking in, nothing you can do there. Bukestad tipped one in. Hyman took one off the face. Like I don't know how Corpusalo could have stopped any of them. Like the
Yeah.
last two specifically are deflections. Like those are just kind of bad bounces.
Yeah, and he even made that big save on, I think there was one on Kane. There was
Yeah.
also one on Draisaitl in the first period. Thought he had a reasonably good game, and there's no doubt in my mind we'll see him in game 6.